Can you state your grade level for me, please?
3rd grade.
Okay. For how long have you been applying the concepts of the 5 love languages in your
Since
classroom?
the beginning of this school year, when I gave the test, and then figured out where they all were. And so we've been starting it since, I would say, about the 3rd day of school.
Okay, great. And why did you decide to make the 5 love languages a part of your classroom culture?
I really liked the idea that we were doing it as a staff, and I felt like that would bring in a lot of just, some unity and some morale to the staff, and so I figured it would be a really good thing to do amongst my kids to create community, and then for me to just know how to relate to them, how to, offer praise, and also sort of ways that I can offer constructive criticism to them too, in ways that will be received well by them and ways that would crush them, because I don't want it to be the latter. So
Right, that's great. And so with that, when you think about your toughest student, your most difficult student, what effects have the 5 love languages had on him or her?
I think for me, especially in dealing with them, I tend to be much more verbal in the way that I communicate with my students, and for those kids who are words of affirmation, I have to be much more careful in the way that I word my corrections or my, suggested behaviors to them, because I don't want my tone to come across as crushing, and I don't want what I say to come across as crushing. I want it to be something that they can learn from and build on, but so that it's still encouraging for them, so that they know I still care about them. I just don't love what they're doing right now. So.
Right. And last question, what overall changes or effects have you noticed among your students socially, emotionally, and physically?
They really got into it. We made a chart in our room so everybody can see what everybody else's love language is, and they can look at that and reference that, and they know that, this friend of theirs really likes to have hugs or high fives, or this friend really likes to have kind words, and so they have sort of taken it upon themselves to make an effort to be nicer to each other in the way that they want people to be nice to them. And I've done the same thing with the way I relate to them as well. And I actually sent it home for their parents to see, so that when they're at home, it can be reinforced like we're trying to do here at school.
All right, great. Have you gotten any feedback from parents about it?
I have not yet, no.
All right. All right, thank you for that. And what's your love language again?
Words of affirmation.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thanks. Probably just